Hello folks, today we're going to discuss the bias in the American news media. Some years ago, about 18 years ago, we had a vice president in these United States named Dan Quayle, who happened to be a Republican, which made him public enemy number one as far as the American news media was concerned. So Vice President Dan Quayle goes to a school and a student on the blackboard writes the word potato. Watch this.
And add one little bit on the end. Think of potato. How's it? Potato. You write phonetically, but what else? There you go.
Dan Quayle made a mistake and the news media just went wild, calling him stupid, stonada, and everything else you could think of. And comedians at night were poking fun of him. They made so much ridicule of the poor guy, it caused him to lose the next election. So now we go a year or two later after this event, and we have another vice president, but he's a Democrat vice president, and he's the smartest man the world has ever seen. Well, that was Vice President Al Gore. Well, Vice President Al Gore, along with President Clinton, go to Monticello, which was the home of President Thomas Jefferson. And in this one room, there were busts all along the wall of different Americans in American history. And one of those busts happened to be President George Washington, first president of these United States. And Al Gore asked this question. Watch.
It was a very cozy space.
Who are these people? Well, this is George Washington on the extreme right and Benjamin Franklin on the left.
Now, how are you going to be the smartest man in the world? How are you going to be vice president of these United States and you don't know, you can recognize one of the busts as being that of the first president of these United States, President George Washington? But the news media was quiet on that. They didn't point out what the dope was. So now you say to yourself, why is this guy bringing this up when this happened 15 to 18 years ago, and you're using that as proof of the bias in the American news media? Yeah, I'm using that as proof, but I'm giving you a little historical context to the bias in the American news media. Because recently, about a week ago, we have a Democrat senator running to get his party's nomination to run for the president of these United States, Senator Barack Hussein Obama. And listen to what he said.
We've traveled to every corner of the United States. I've now been in 57 states. I think one left to go. Alaska and Hawaii I was not allowed to go to, even though I really wanted to.
This senator thinks there's 57 states in these United States. He thinks he thinks the country he represents, he's representing 57 states. Well, actually, he should be representing his own state. But in this country, we make it very easy for you to tell how many states we have in this country. All you have to do is count the stars on the flag. And there are 50 stars on the flag, so we have 50 states. If we get a 51st state, we'll add another star to the flag. What I'm trying to point out here is how the news media runs cover for Democrats. So when a Republican makes that mistake or a similar mistake, the news media goes ballistic. But when a Democrat makes it, they're silent on the issue. Oh, incidentally, it just happens to be a coincidence that there are 57 states. But those 57 states aren't in these here United States. They happen to belong to the organization of the Islamic Conference. All right, folks. See ya. God bless you. God bless America. And God bless the nation you happen to be in. See ya.